What?
Which, yeah, where you're like,
Ken, you can't. Ken, hold on, Ken. Are you? Do you take vaccines, Ken?
I take them all the time. I had one today.
Hold on. Do you know? I was gonna say, do you know what a vaccine actually is? I feel like we're gonna get some RFK responses from you now. I just feel like you really buried the vaccine part and the illegal use of beast.
It's like a juice. It's like V8. Is that not what a vaccine is? Okay, is that not? Why are you making that face? I don't understand.
Just saying, I feel like that's a big part of the story that you were like.
I can leave out pieces so Tim can fill them in, and we can become a duo, and he can.
Like Ken gives like the surface, and then we'll just have to dig a little bit deeper, especially the part where we said COVID is one of the reasons he got Parkinson's. Version of that, which is like both sides say that this. Yeah.
I was trying to be safe, but if Tim wants to,
all you got to see is allegedly. Yeah, allegedly is all you have to say. And it's
I know I'm late to the party, but so did Ken come out as anti-vax? What did I?
Ken, do you want to tell us about Greg Cipes?
Oh, yeah, we can. If we're jumping into this, and this is going to be the lead in the pod. So
this might just be its own separate one.
Yeah. So Greg Cipes has stated and inferred that because of his Parkinson's announcement, that the Warner Brothers has fired him from the role as Beast Boy. There is evidence that this is not 100% true. They have come out and said that his performances were lacking previously, and to the point that they'd even made up a new character for him to play and become a new role within the series, as they were going to try and find a replacement for him. And he's even recorded lines and parts for that new character, but he has come out and said that his being replaced is due to the Parkinson's diagnosis announcement, and that's the narrative that he is saying. And I don't want to be dismissive of it, and I don't want to lend it too much credence. I just trying to inform those out there, but there's more to the story than just what he has stated, and there's a lot that he's left out of the conversation as well. So also it should be noted that there is some discussion that potentially he's being let go because of his anti-vax and other statements and Zionist statements that he's had.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. There it is.
It's just waiting for that to drop.
Really buried the lead there.
To drop.
Hey, I'm just trying to present the information as much.
I know the shoe was heavy.
Hey, I'm just trying to present the information as best I can, and let others make those
So there's a Bo DeMayo type of situation here, where like he's let go for public-facing reasons, while there may be a bunch of other intangibles that were associated with it.
But
no, personally speaking, do you think?
Why did Pat? Oh,
Pat's on drugs. Do you think that he was? What do you think of his performance towards the end, towards some of the later things? Was it lacking?
So
I can't really. I mean, Ken, you're probably more Teen Titans Go. I watched the first so many years, and then the movie, which is actually really good, surprisingly, Teen Titans versus Teen Titans Go. Mm-hmm. But you kind of fall off after a while, right? Yeah, it was a good one, but you kind of fall off after a while, and you're just like, all right, it's still going, huh? Yeah, it's still going, and he's done the role across multiple series and stuff as well. And the hard part is that the stuff we're hearing now, is still stuff that was recorded maybe 6 months to a year back because of the timeline on animation. So if the narrative that Warner Brothers is saying is that his performance was lacking, then it's potential we haven't even heard the performances when they started to take a dip more and more. So there's that. I know I haven't heard
the most recent stuff that's come up. So I don't know. I can't give you a solid take on what his performances have been, but I do know that like there's like they just announced, or they were just kind of talking about potentially bringing back the original animated Teen Titans series and doing another season. And so potentially when they're evaluating those contracts, they're like, okay, what's everyone at? And is his performance lacking for one reason or another? Is it due to his continued questionable outside of character behavior? And I say questionable because that's not for me to 100% to judge. But I'm curious to hear what the other performers would have to say, because who he's worked with for so long, to be like, has it been lacking, and the fact that they decided to create another character for him, and that he even did some of the recording for it, would led me to believe that Warner Brothers was open to continuing working with him. But if you're not,
was the new character named Parkinson Boy though? Because that's just kind of on the nose. And
I didn't see a script yet. I have not seen a script, so I don't know.
Stutter and Sam is not a character he wants to play.
That's. I mean, hey, a paycheck's a paycheck, so I'll do it if they want me to. Like I'll be on the WB payroll. Okay, yeah, Zaslav, pay me, and I will.
Oh no, you get no money unless you can come up with a different name for that character and then go back to that name a year and a half later. That's what the
Manic Minstrel. Just call me Manic Minstrel.
This is how you soft shoot.
There's a small part you're missing with the lead-in too.
Okay.
One of the things he was doing with his anti-vaxxerness was he was using Beast Boy as a front for it. So he was using the character in his videos, allegedly, where he's like, "Oh, this is Beast Boy, and here's my thoughts on this."
Man, I just can't believe that Warner Brothers fired me just because I got Parkinson's, yo. That's like discriminations or something.
Oh my god, Beast Boy, that's horrible. I didn't know you had Parkinson's.
Yeah, you know the government gave it to me. What? Yeah, it was all part of the plandemic. The government done stuck those evil vaccines into our veins, yo.
Oh my god, Beast Boy. Are you an anti-vaxxer?
Hells yeah, bro. I may be fighting villains, but them vaccines are the biggest villains of all. Them's is poison, yo.
Oh, God.
For real, bro. Big homie Bill Gates is funding chemtrails to cause male infertility, but you can fight back with my new Beast Boy approved healing crystals. Them's will get you right, yo. I've been using it to treat my Parkinson's. You know it's curable, right?
What?
Where you're like,
Ken, you can't. Ken, hold on, Ken. Do you take vaccines, Ken?
I take them all the time. I had one today.
Do you know? I was gonna say, do you know what a vaccine actually is? I feel like we're gonna get some RFK responses from you now. I just feel like you really buried the vaccine part and the illegal use of Beast Boy.
It's like a juice. It's like V8. Is that not what a vaccine is? Okay, is that not, why are you making that face? I don't understand.
Just saying, I feel like that's a big part of the story that you were like,
I can leave out pieces so Tim can fill them in and we can become a duo and he can.
Ken gives like the surface, and then we'll just have to dig a little bit deeper, especially the part where we said COVID is one of the reasons he got Parkinson's.
Version of that, which is like both sides say that this. Yeah.
I was trying to be safe, but if Tim wants to,
all you got to see is allegedly. Yeah, allegedly is all you have to say. And it's
I know I'm late to the party, but so did Ken come out as anti-vax? Like, what did
I've never been anti-vaccine, but everybody in this room probably believes that I have been, because that's the prevailing narrative.
No, I love
an intervention.
It's a great, delicious juice.
I don't know why. This is recorded intervention.
Yeah. No, we were discussing voice actors prior, but it came out that Greg Cipes is no longer going to be voicing Beast Boy in the Teen Titans series and other associated media. But part of that, he puts forth that he's being let go because he was diagnosed with Parkinson's. However, the timelines also don't match up, because he's saying like it happened on Valentine's Day when it was like, but that's months ago, and they're letting you go now for a number of other reasons. And it's the things don't add up 100% with the story. So there's definitely some room for clarity, and he's leaving it. Greg is leaving out a lot of context to the conversation as well. They'd created alternate characters for him to portray. They had moved further down the road on a lot of things. So yeah, and then of course he's been pushing a questionable science questions of like, oh yeah, potentially I received Parkinson's because of COVID. And it's like, I don't think
COVID
that's how
vaccine,
it works.
Specifically.
So what I'm hearing is DC is woke. Got it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
You saw how
That's what
King
I'm
gave
hearing.
you 5 minutes of all this backstory, and then he trails off the last 30 seconds. It might be the vaccine.
Something about vaccine. I don't know. It's not about vaccine.
Again,
I wasn't.
I was waiting for Pat to jump in and be like, okay, that all sounds questionable, reasonable. The last 30 seconds, Ken, you really should lead with that first too.
It's storytelling. Okay, you have to bring them in, and then you let someone, and you hand off, and
no, you just leave it. You bring them in, and then you cut off the whole end.
No, I didn't cut it. I let it sit there, and then Tim stepped in and was like, and then there's this. You won't believe
it's like
Tim has
Wonder
to
Woman.
stay.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Wonder Woman.
It's like Wonder Woman, Ken. Like Ken does the first 2 acts, and then me, like Zack Snyder, I come in and just finish the 3rd act for him. You know? We'll put Ares in there. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll just put Ares in there for
I
some
thought you were the
reason.
second Wonder Woman where they didn't do any work and they were leaving it to your own imagination. This could have been good.
I mean, he's just kind of Wishmaster.
Is that your wish, sir?
I guess.
Oh
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
In the second,
is that your wish?
Is that what you
Pretty
want?
much the same thing.
Monkey's paws for everybody.
Is that your heart's desires? You're folded into origami. Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
So he's gonna sue like Gina Carano did then.
I mean, he's gonna try.
He's gonna try. They already started a petition to get him to be re-signed or something like that. But it's like,
Yeah, it's my biggest thing is I do want to hear what the other voice actors have to say. Although there's also there's a lot to unpack there as well. I'm curious what comes out of it, because it's also one of the things where it's like, if you want to get in now, get in during this current administration, where if you throw in with their lot, they'll back you no matter what, and you can tell them lies and they'll eat it up and just be like, yeah.
I mean, as we learned with Gloria Gaynor, you just throw in a couple $1,000 and you'll be nominated for the Kennedy Center honoree. So
yeah,
that's all you have
How
to do.
much would it cost to be not in the cabinet, but in one of the like secondary positions under the cabinet?
You'd be
Like, how much
surprised.
would that
It's actually
cost?
pretty cheap nowadays.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess
just an
20K.
appointee.
I mean, the problem is you guys are all talking like a bunch of boomers. It's all about crypto, guys. You get yourself some crypto in there, get yourself a Bitcoin. You're in like Flynn.
I feel like Kareem's about to sell us on the idea. This is our sponsor.
Yeah.
I'm bringing back the Sad Monkey stuff.
Coinbase.
Tangential crypto and tangential coin. Have you had?
There we go. It's next
Can't
to
we
a
go
coin that
giant
actually makes
coin?
money. I think that already existed and failed and may be coming back.
Well, we'll bring it back again harder this time.
Yeah, exactly.
Reboots are in. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
There you go.
They never left.
That's true too.
If we have another Ram Rider strike, they're going to be in like Flynn again.
We're just gonna have more reality shows. What happens when you take reality contestants from other reality shows and put them in each of the others' reality show and switch them up, and then you find out one's a traitor who's trying to find love.
And that show's getting rebooted.
Sold.
Yeah. We're just gonna bring back a limited.
Starring Tila Tequila.
I mean, actually, sadly, she'd be popular now with her Nazi.
That's what I'm
I was
upset
gonna
about.
say, yeah.
I found out, unfortunately, that like just the stupidest people. Jesus.
Wait, when did you find out about this, Ken? Because this has been like at least a
Yesterday.
decade.
He found out yesterday.
He did a whole deep dive on like.
I think
What
we
happened
covered
to
it
the
on a
tequila?
pod, but I think it was 2025 that I found out. Not that I was backing the Patreon or anything, but just I heard about it. I'm like, wait, oh, that's right, that person. And then someone's like, oh yeah, she's a Nazi, and I'm like, how? Like they shouldn't even let her to the rallies. Like, but
she was doing it when it wasn't popular, Ken.
Yeah, she was.
Apparently, it's always
drugs.
been popular to some degree. That's the part that's also upsetting.
No, it's been around. It hasn't been popular,
Yeah.
but it's been around. It never went away.
I'm starting to wonder if maybe Ken's right on this, and that there has been a lot of just
Secret
not
meetings.
outspoken popularity.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's been around. It hasn't been popular though. There's a difference between being around and being popular.
All right,
Now it's
fair
being
enough.
celebrated. Before it was kind of like, is that what you do? All right, I'll see you Saturday.
Yeah, we're all gonna do our laundry
Now it's
with
like
our white
we're
sheet.
having a 3-day week or 3-day party, guys.
Now they
I'm a
got
little
like
slow to-
they got boats out on the with the flags flying. Like that's
Yeah, and the boats are
Yeah.
sinking.
yeah, not fast enough though. Just not fast enough.
Oh my gosh.
Speaking of which, let's
Speaking
talk
of
about a sinking
Ubermensch,
ship. Superman. That piece, that turd that James Gunn squirted out.
that woke
Is
nonsense.
that a good segue? I don't know. Pat's
Yeah, that was
Pat's
great.
better with the intros. Go, Pat.
Yeah.
Give us your intro.
Hey, man, we're just going to talk about some real BS right now. Faster than a Democrat approving a gender reassignment surgery. More power. I thought I was playing off the woke thing. We're going to talk about Superman. We're going to talk about Superman. It was really good. It was entertaining.
Hey, spoiler alert! You get it.
Yeah.
Didn't Ken tell you? You save all the good adjustments to the end. Way at the end. Way at the end. Almost.
Okay.
Don't even say it.
More powerful than a Democrat presidential candidate having to go to that pizza place to watch a child get sacrificed. Is that
Well, that's back.
able to leap the tallest of
Trump's
regulations
walls.
that they create themselves to make sure business can't thrive?
Trump's painted wall.
Guys, I'll stop at any point. You can just tell me to stop. I don't know you want me to keep doing this.
Pat, I see the color of your skin. You're not going to stop. You're saying it, but you're not going to.
That's a fair point. I'll do it secretly.
Pat, you can
Hold
do
on,
it
let
out
me get
loud
off
now.
truth.
It's totally okay.
Let me post this on Truth Social real quick. Just 1 second. Live stream. Wait, I'm sorry. The live stream doesn't work. I don't know what I can do on Truth Social, but
You go on Kick. That's the one you got to use.
I'm doing a lot
Is
of
that still
flag
around?
gifts.
Kick?
I think
Oh yeah, Kick is still around.
I think
I
it's
thought
how
that
the
was like-
people on Rumble message each other.
Okay. Wait, Okay, I clearly I'm in the wrong
Wait,
circles. I don't even know.
which one was Rumble?
Isn't Rumble? They're like, it's like their right-wing Facebook, isn't it? Is that the one it is? Because
Yeah, I think so. Telegram is their.
Telegram's
Right-wing
the secret
Discord.
one that no one's supposed to know about. Yeah.
So Telegram's a secret one. Rumble
It's their Discord. That
is Telegram's their Discord. Rumble's their Facebook. Truth Social is their X, and Grinder is their eHarmony
Well,
slash.
X is
Tinder.
X is their X.
yeah,
Yeah, X is
Nah, fair.
Twitter's
X is their
their-
X. Truth Social really had screwed up with that.
Yeah. He just held off a little longer. Nevertheless,
The Superman, guys.
Superman.
yeah.
He's super. He's a man. He's a Superman.
So, what are your? I've heard this criticism going around for Superman. I don't agree with it, but I'm just curious. What are your thoughts of people saying that Superman comes off weak in a lot of the film? Like even at the beginning of the film, he's like beat to hell.
I mean, it depends on. I mean, my
Yeah,
response
I
to that
heard
is
this
it depends.
criticism too.
Okay. So I'll keep. It depends on what you consider weak, because
Yeah.
do I think Superman and Clark have a strength of character? Absolutely. Do I think he is a bit more depowered than the version we saw in, say, like Man of Steel, or even it's a hard line to walk. Like you had similar scenarios in the Superman and the animated series, where like every episode he gets electrocuted and it basically puts him on his ass. Like because they have to have some danger and like, oh, if that hurts Superman, that's pretty out there. And like that's what I mean, but we are introduced to him with him like crashing back to Earth and being taken to his fortress to be repowered. And it did strike me like after like I'll just kind of go through some story beats when he returns to fight the Hammer of Baravia. he gets his butt handed to him fairly well. Like, even as Jimmy says, that guy really whooped his butt. But it's like, I was questioning, like, okay, this is still Superman, but then also, spoilers for the movie, that's his clone. So yeah, his clone would, be built to take him down. And he's wearing armor, and he's got like, I'm guessing it's lead line. That way you don't know that it's his DNA. Like, you can't just X-ray vision him and see like, oh, it's me in there. So do I think he's weakened? Not if you start to take into account like, oh no, that's just him. He's fighting himself, who's been, fully programmed. So yeah, I don't think he's been that weakened, but I do
optimized.
See. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry, I interrupted. Go ahead.
No, I do see, like, yeah, it does visually look like that when you have him crashing to Earth in the opening of the movie, but I think that also shows a strength of character to be like, to trust Crypto. And like, there's a lot more different types of strength, and I think that's what we're supposed to be understand. But I think that is also a shortcoming of the audience to be like, oh, Superman's so weak here. It's like, you don't realize it till later on, but he is fighting a clone of himself, so you're just not taking all these things into account. But I don't know. That's my read on it.
Listen here, this pussy ass bitch was so damn weak.
No, he didn't snap one neck.
Exactly.
Why was everyone alive at the end? Ridiculous.
No, I was going to say that I think because I heard the same criticism, and I read a lot of critical reviews of this, and I feel like a lot of people missed the fact that like this is his third year into doing this. He's not as seasoned as a Superman, a Superman that we're expecting to be fully powered would be. 2, Lex has already kind of had the jump on it because he's been training his clone and memorizing his fight. So again, Superman's not sitting there like, all right, these are the things I'm going to do and memorize those against my own counterattack. So I'm like, this is, we kind of jumping in the middle. So it isn't like he's weakened. This is just the middle of an ongoing fight that we hadn't seen the beginning of. Mm-hmm. And when he comes back from being depowered, it's the same guy that he just lost to, all he did was basically rest up to jump back into a fight. Like it wasn't like, oh, all right, now he's learned, he's trained, and he's ready to go fight this guy and win again. It's like, no, he rested for an hour maybe at the most, and was like, all right, I'm ready to go back in. And the same guy that beat his ass is like, all right, I'm still here. You didn't learn any new techniques. You don't know who I am. You don't know how to beat me. You didn't even think about it. You were too busy listening to some recording of your parents instead of watching fucking game film. So yeah, I'm going to beat your ass when you come back again.
And there's also a part too that I talked about in another pod, that when he comes back, there's all these little like drones flying around the Hammer Bravia, and I'm like, why wouldn't you, like, you already fought this guy, you've seen those drones there, wouldn't you just take those out? But he doesn't take them out because later on in the film they need to have Crypto there, so that Crypto takes them out. Like, it's a bit of a plot contrivance that has to happen in some stories where it's like, oh, this doesn't happen so that we can have a moment later on. And
I took that instead as him being still young and not thinking, frankly, just not thinking of it. Like he like Kareem said, he's in his third year. He's still pretty cocky. He hasn't really had much to humble him where he's had that kind of battle where he's gotten beaten down. And this is kind of it seems like his first taste of possible defeat. And he never thinks like, oh, as Kareem said, he has never had to strategize. He's never had to like, I should take out the weaker thing. Oh, well, if I punch it hard enough, it's Kakarot. I'm just going to punch it as hard as I can. And eventually I'll win and everybody will cheer.
And if I die, I'll get wished back. That's how it works, right? No one ever dies.
Well, and for him, his wished back, it's they'll just throw me at the sun and I'll recharge.
Unless you're Chaosu, then you're always dead.
Goodbye, my friends.
Goodbye, GM. Remember me.
Wish me back so I can blow myself up again.
Yeah.
That's just another Wishmaster reference. Is that what you'd like?
Careful what you wish for.
For a show that had dragons, I wonder if the artists were like, he's just too freaky to keep drawing. Let's kill his ass off.
First of all, he's small. He's useless. He's a
his
remnant.
His third eye is okay.
Yeah.
Little
draw muscles.
Sometimes you need a useless character to kill off, like a shawarma guy. Like you just need someone there.
It's true. That shawarma guy doesn't.
What were your thoughts, Tim? Okay.
No,
Tim, go ahead. Tim, go ahead.
Well, no, I absolutely agree. I think it's kind of okay. So the whole drone thing, like it's modern times. The belief is he works for the press. Maybe he just thinks the drones are part of the press, quote unquote. Like they're just filming the fight because they need footage. And
either that, I mean, he is fighting somebody from another country.
Mhm.
You don't necessarily go around destroying their own property as well. Like they made an effort.
You
like,
don't.
Hey, I'm not.
I do. Like,
fair enough. All right, Snyder, go ahead and destroy that and half the city while you're at it.
Oh, the drones, the unmanned drones. I'm okay with that. I'm not snapping necks over here. I'm blowing like this may make me sound anti-robot, but I'm going to be okay with that stance right now. Okay.
The Terminator would not be smiling next to you.
I know. 10 years from now, Ken's going to really regret this.
Yeah,
that's already fed into the AI algorithm. Good luck.
Damn it, you know me now.
I, for one, welcome our robot overlords.
Damn it. God.
We're just going to see Ken's just going to be like, not like this.
It's going to be me and John Connor just into time.
Apparently. How's that guy doing now? Is Edward Furlong still alive?
I wanted to say yes, but I feel like I don't know.
I think so.
He is.
None of us know that. That isn't that confident, Tim.
Planted into...
You're searching it right now, aren't you?
I am searching
Yeah,
it.
I'm going to say he's like 46.
He's 48.
Alive 48?
Alive
and
48.
Alive 48. He was born in 1977.
Like,
okay.
Corey Feldman alive. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
he's there, but...
Wait, is Corey Feldman?
Corey Feldman is alive. He just got announced for Dancing with the Stars. Yeah.
But his partner was like, I haven't seen him since he was announced like 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Edward
He can
Furlong,
already dance.
That's the one thing he can't do, actually.
What are you talking about? I saw him as I've seen him do the
never-
Michael Jackson thing. He can dance. It's fine.
Oh,
What does he need to practice for when you already got it down?
It's gonna be fun.
Weird observation. They have oh, never mind. Okay, I see what it says. He was born in 1971, but it says years active, and I'm like, years active. Like, why would he like add it as an actor? Okay, this makes more sense.
Corey
Anyways,
or
yes,
or
Corey
Furlong?
Feldman. Corey Feldman. He's still alive, and
Corey Furlong sounds better though.
Corey Furlong is the love child they had.
Gotcha. Man, if they do a Terminator movie, I hope they do bring him back. What does he look like? Does he look like trash?
They did. They killed him in
They did, yeah.
spoilers for Dark Fate. They brought back a digital one, and they killed him in Dark Fate.
You can't spoil Dark Fate. Let's just be honest here.
that's like letting
No
like,
one's
mold
going
grow
back on
blue
great.
cheese.
I'm not
Like,
going to
oh,
watch
fine.
it now. Thanks, Ken. Yeah, wonderful.
You
I
can't
was just
spoil
holding
rotten
off.
eggs. They're already rotten.
Doesn't mean you have to throw them at people.
Damn, it doesn't.
So wait, I forgot that. They brought back. Wait, was that the young him though? I'm talking about. I want to see him now.
No, you don't.
No, it's definitely young him. No, you don't want him now.
I like
Oh, I
that
do.
everyone answers the same thing.
I want him and what was that weird guy from Sin City? I want those two guys back. Should be like a buddy
Oh,
comedy.
Nick Stahl.
Which
there we
weird
go.
guy from? Oh,
Nick Stahl, the yellow bastard.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, gotcha. I like.
'Cause he was
here's-
John as well. Bring
here's
them
the
all
thing.
back.
I enjoyed aspects of T3. Like there like because this is
What aspect?
This is a Space Jam scenario, folks.
Up, it's time to slam now. We got the real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance. Do your dance at the Space Jam. All right.
Yeah.
T2 fails the laws that Terminator 1 set in place. The idea of Terminator is that you cannot alter your fate. No matter what thing, you cannot change what's going to happen. In T2, they're like, oh no, we can change it. We're gonna go ahead and destroy these things, and then
Wait.
T3 is like, no, they will still happen. There's fixed points in time, and there's still things will still happen. Like you may prolong Judgment Day, but you're not going to avoid it. And T3 puts that rights the ship because there's no fate but what we make. And then they're like, oh no, we're gonna alter the time, and we destroyed Skynet. You didn't destroy Skynet. You just slowed it down.
Right, but T2 was all they kept saying that, but the whole point at the end of the thing was that like they thought they did it.
They thought they did, but they didn't. And that's
Right.
my point: is that T2 puts forth it denies its own storyline that was created by T1. Terminator 1 The Terminator comes back and then incites its own Skynet. It's an Ouroboros thing, like time is a flat circle kind of thing. Like Terminator is going to happen because they will create themselves at some point. Or like that's
so it's the Hitler time travel theory.
Yes. That Hitler's.
If someone goes back in time
to kill Hitler,
if someone goes back in time to kill Hitler, and then sorry,
they're likely Jewish, and so then they're like he grows up hating Jewish people because throughout his life he's constantly had Jewish people attack him as time travelers.
Well, here's my question though for that scenario. Wasn't the whole point was like they were going to destroy the chip and destroy the arm, but he left another arm there, so wouldn't that have just nullified the first part of it?
In part 1 or 2?
2.
In 2, he didn't leave another arm.
Yeah, he
no,
did.
The thumb went all the way down. It literally, I watched it go into
his other arm.
His other arm.
Oh, that's right.
And he breaks it off to leave. I'm like, that's your whole point was to get rid of the arm, and you just left the other one.
Yeah. I assume they blew up the whole
factory,
metal factory.
Yeah, there's just an uncut scene where it's like, Sarah's all right. Now we have to blow up this factory just to be safe. Mom, I'm mourning. Shut up.
Mom, this is the 4th factory, and it's nowhere near the last 3.
Don't worry about it, just in case.
How long were they together exactly in all that time? Like a week?
If that,
like 3 days.
Well,
3 days, and he's like that attached to the Terminator after 3 days. I mean,
well, his dad kind of sucked.
Yeah,
and
his adopted parents.
On a side note, there is a whole like Robot Chicken episode about this of the Terminator being a bad dad because all of his bad dads helped to make him the hero that he would one day be.
You were supposed to pick me up from school and take me to a Dodger game.
Oops, forgot.
I order you not to forget stuff.
Negative. A string of neglectful father figures gave you a strong distrust of authority. That trait led to your role as leader of the resistance and savior of the human race. So go get me another beer, you piece of shit.
And so, like, he's a drunk and stuff. Just play the Robot
Terminator
Chicken clip out there. Yeah,
I have another. Why? So you cannot avoid Judgment Day. Okay, great. You can't avoid Judgment Day. Fine. Why is John Connor? Like, I would assume that if Judgment Day is avoided at that point and pushed back, a different hero, like you've changed the entire timeline. John Connor is no longer set on that timeline. The way that he became the hero was it happened at this date. So this, it's the butterfly effect.
That's okay, but that's if you watch T3, it does touch on that. They can no longer find John Connor because he goes off grid and he lives his life off the grid. Then they send back the Terminatrix, and she comes back, and she starts killing off his lieutenants because they can find him.
Yes, but why is John Connor still the leader of the Resistance? His timeline to be the leader was the initial Judgment Day happening.
It's in T3
because Judgment Day still happens, and he survives it
because he meets up with the intended wife that he's supposed to have. And they end up going into a bunker because her dad works for the military, and he leads them to a bunker in which they are some of the last survivors. T3 closes the loop, and that's why I'm saying T3 has certain aspects that are appropriate for the theme of Terminator.
You know what? I will give you that. You're right.
So
the Terminator itself was the weakest part of that movie.
The Terminatrix.
I like the actress. Yeah, the Terminatrix was just a weird because there's a weird melding of like she's part liquid metal, part regular skeleton / weapons that can create flame and
her arms can make weapons. It's a rollback in quality too, because it's like once you're liquid metal, like you can do like you don't need anything. That's top tier. You're good. You're perfect. And
I put it over an exoskeleton.
Yeah. I'm not saying every part of T3 was great. I'm just saying like there's aspects that are there.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. We also don't know at what point they are sending back these robots during the
that's
war.
why I was wondering.
It may be that one was sent before.
It's not a T1000, it's a T856. Like, it's that in-between model that we had. Okay.
Well, I'm also wondering, like, how are they getting the, I don't know, data points back to be like, okay, that one really fucked up because it was the worst of both worlds.
They
telemetry on this one was
with
garbage.
A toaster, and they keep going back. Oh, I wish I hadn't killed that fish.
To be like, oh, you know what? The T1000 it was pretty much on point. If we can just get another 2 points on that thing, we'll be solid. Like, I wonder because the things aren't coming back to be like mission failed, mission succeeded. Like they just disappear.
Yeah, from that time.
But because of the change. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You got it.
The change in the timeline means things don't happen the same way. So did they invent the T-1000 after the T-1000 was destroyed, thus pushing Judgment Day out?
Ooh.
Or did things change to where, okay, they never invented the T-1000, which is why we got this like hybrid, because they, whatever changed in the programming, like we need big guns, big CGI guns.
Speaking of the T-1000, it's played by Robert Patrick, who plays the father of John Cena's Peacemaker, and Peacemaker makes an appearance in Superman 2025.
Oh,
and there's a scene there where
Nice.
Brings us back.
Okay. All right.
All right. Now, with that being said, did any of you guys see what was the one before Dark Fate?
Genesis.
I'm
Gen
just
White
kidding.
Disc.
I'm just.
I would say Gen. I have that. It's still up here, folks. I'm still that broken. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
Gen
hey,
White.
Genesis is Skynet. Skynet is
Gen
Genesis. No,
Gen
I'm going to
White.
hit you over the head with this. Skynet, Genesis, Skynet.
It's just
I
like
remember.
wormhole monocle. If you know that Chris and Jack skit, check it out, folks. Chris and Jack on YouTube.
Hey,
Speaking of
Superman wants.
Peacemaker,
You're getting people leaving our
Superman wants
podcast. What are you
travel through
doing
time.
here?
They're gonna.
Yeah.
It's a related video. Just click on it after this one.
yeah.
See, what the Terminators
Put it in
needed
the
was
link.
a pocket universe, not a time machine. That's what they needed. Pocket universe, not time machine.
But the pocket
Just going in and out
universe
of that.
destroys the regular universe. Or at least rips a hole like one direction in half. I don't like does it just circle around and then the earth pops? I don't know.
Yeah, there's definitely questionable. Like it's just comic book like it's happening because it has to happen because we want drama.
Fair enough. All right, so
yeah,
all right, so we got the first fight. If we're progressing through the movie, he, like you said, like Ken mentioned, he gets his ass whooped, lands in the snow, gets picked up by Crypto eventually, dragged to the Fortress of Solitude, gets rejuvenated, goes back out to the fight. The second time around, he still gets his ass whooped, but we get a clear view of why, and this is because Lex has a team of tech nerds and drones, and he's been feeding the fighter, what's the guy's name again?
Hammer
The Hammer of Barovia.
Yeah.
Barovia, yeah.
He's giving
that's code
him
name, at least to start.
Yeah, he's giving him fight techniques on how to beat Superman, and they're working like, he's basically anticipating every move Superman's going to do. What happens after this? 'Cause I'm drawing a blank right now. How does this fight? Because I think he just leaves, right?
Yeah.
At one point we see, he's like, oh, I've beaten you up. I drop you to the ground. And then on the way out, by the way, on the way out from the Fortress of Solitude, the engineer is tracking him and is heading towards the fortress, so they know where it is for later. But yeah, so then he drops him in the ground. Nice falafel guy is like, "Hey, you okay there, Soups? Like, let's get you up here." And I think that's where we then at some point we're going to start heading back to the Daily Planet. I think. Ken has a question mark.
So also, have we established like falafels are just like a superhero meal or something like that? Because the Avengers apparently love falafel too.
No, they love
shawarma. They got shawarma.
Yeah,
but I do remember Batman Begins. I believe they had a shawarma or a falafel stand.
So that's the difference between DC and Marvel.
It was the what's the dirty cop's name? He loved falafel.
Yeah, he's
yes.
Yeah.
What's the matter? Don't they eat falafel? Yeah.
Yeah. So they just like their Mediterranean dishes.
Yeah. No, but that's also the delineation. If you're in the Marvel universe, you're eating shawarma. If you're in DC, you're having falafel. That's how you know when you're traveling through worlds. You know where you'd go. Like, oh wait,
there's unfortunately still a caste system in the comic world apparently.
Yep.
So does that mean
like? Oh, just say is this Carl's Jr. or is this a Hardee's? Oh, I don't know. Okay, it's a Hardee's. Okay, I know where I am now.
I'm in the South, and it's getting dangerous out here.
What do you have? Cocoa Rush? Gotta wash that down with something better. What do you got to drink?
Roll up my window in this neighborhood.